From hating rap to not respecting artists, here's our list of evil secrets about the Grammys revealed by celebrities. Now, it's been made pretty clear over the years that the Grammys doesn't take the hip-hop category too seriously compared to others. You see, in 1989, Will Smith and his musical partner DJ Jazzy Jeff, who were nominated for Best Rap Performance and were invited to appear on stage, boycotted the show after they learned that their category wasn't going to be featured on the TV broadcast. For the 1989 show, the Grammys announced they would only be airing what they considered to be the top 16 awards, and decided that the rap categories would not make the cut. We don't have the problem with the Grammy as an award or the Grammys as an institution, we just had a problem with the 1989 design of the award show, Smith told Entertainment Tonight in response to the snub. We chose to boycott, we feel like it's a slap in the face. Now other musicians, including Salt and Peppa and LL Cool J, joined in the boycott. Will and Jeff ended up winning the award for their song Parents Just Don't Understand, and while the Grammys ended up broadcasting the presentation of the award the next year, other rappers like Jay-Z and Public Enemy boycotted future shows because they thought the Grammys disrespected black artists by refusing to give rap and hip-hop the credit it deserved. And I mean, unfortunately, we have seen this time and time again. Nicki Minaj slammed the Grammys in November 2020 after receiving 0 nods for her work the previous year. Never forget the Grammys didn't give me my Best New Artist award when I had 7 songs simultaneously charting on Billboard and bigger first week than any female rapper in the last decade, went on to inspire a generation, she tweeted, referring to the 2012 edition of the ceremony. Evanescence, 50 Cent, Fountains of Wayne, Heather Hadley, and Sean Paul were all up for coveted Best New Artist award, and when Evanescence took home the award, 50 Cent was not pleased. Instead of graciously congratulating the band, 50 Cent walked on stage and took a loop around the podium while they were delivering their acceptance speech. While Evanescence joked about the interruption, 50 Cent remained salty for years to come. I mean, when he got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, he couldn't help but bringing up the beef again 16 years after the fact. I got the largest first album, debut album, and hip-hop album, but you don't got no Best New Artist trophy, 50 Cent said. The Best New Artist, they gave that to Evanescence. Can you find effing Evanescence? Mike, I ain't seen them since that night, he said. And then there's also been the so-called Beyonce disrespect. Now in 2015, Kanye West stormed the stage after Beyonce lost Album of the Year to Beck. Beck needs to respect artistry and he should have given his award to Beyonce, Kanye told E! News after the show. At this point, we're tired of it because what happens is when you keep on diminishing art and not respecting the craft and smacking people in the face after they deliver monumental feats in music, you're disrespectful to inspiration, he said. And then after Adele beat Beyonce for the Album of the Year award in 2017, she famously broke her trophy in half, saying from the stage that Beyonce deserved to win for Lemonade. Now when the show was over, she visited her dressing room to tell her how much she respected her work. I just told her, like, the way the Grammys work and the people who control it at the very top, they don't know what a visual album is, Adele recalled during an October 2021 interview with Vogue. They don't want to support the way she's moving things forwards with her release and the things that she's talking about. And then, in his acceptance speech for the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award at the 2024 Grammy Awards, Jay-Z, her husband, called out the Grammys for snubbing Beyonce year after year. He said, "I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. It doesn't work." He continued by saying, "Some of you are going to go home and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category," he said. Now, it will be interesting to see what awards she comes out with winning this time, and maybe she's finally going to get her Album of the Year Grammy. As we all know, Janet Jackson was the Super Bowl performer in 2004, and things did not go as planned. During her performance, she brought out Justin Timberlake, and he sang the lyric, "I'm gonna have you naked" by the end of this song, and he then tore open her costume, exposing her right breast to 140 million viewers. Now, this in general is just embarrassing, but the media had a field day with it. The incident was referred to as Nipplegate by the media, and the FCC received more more than 500,000 complaints about the broadcast, CBS was fined $550,000, and then the NFL was asked to refund the $10 million that they had been given to the halftime show sponsor. Then, weeks later, both Janet and Justin were asked not to attend the Grammys, which, just like the Super Bowl, were airing on CBS, unless they agreed to apologize on stage. Now, Janet was slated to be a part of a planned tribute to Luther Vandross, while Justin had been nominated for several awards and was also scheduled to perform. On the offer to attend if they agreed to an on-air apology, a statement said Miss Jackson declined the invitation, Mr. Timberlake accepted. As a result, Janet ended up being cut from the tribute, while Justin took home awards for Album of the Year and Best Vocal Pop Album. "I know it's been a rough week on everybody," he said during his acceptance speech. "What occurred was unintentional, completely regrettable, and I apologize if you guys are offended," he said. Now, Janet apologized in different other ways, even though the Super Bowl incident wasn't her fault and was an accident. But as a result though, her music and career slowed down as she was blacklisted. And finally, Ariana Grande had pulled back the curtain and had a public disagreement with the Grammy higher-ups after reports surfaced that she canceled her planned 2019 performance because it was too late for her to put a show together. "I've kept my mouth shut, but now you're lying about me. I can put together a performance overnight and you know that, Ken Aldrich," she tweeted in February 2019, referring to the show's then executive producer. "It was when my creativity and self-expression was stifled by you that I decided not to attend." She later claimed that the two parties couldn't agree on which song she would perform. "I offered 3 different songs," she continued in the thread. "It's about collaboration. It's about feeling supported. It's about art and honesty, not politics, not doing favors or playing games. It's just a game, y'all, and I'm sorry, but that's not what music is to me." She then decided that she wouldn't be attending the award show at all and tweeted to her fans asking for them to understand her position in pulling out of the telecast at the last minute. "Hope that helps everyone understand my decision," the tweet read. "I'm still grateful for the acknowledgement this year." Now, while she did not attend, she actually won her first Grammy for her album Sweetener. Now, the next year though, she seemed to have worked out whatever issues she had with the producers, as they used her for promotion again, and she did actually perform. Except that year, she lost all 5 nominations. Since then, the Grammys have continued to snub her, especially with her latest album Eternal Sunshine, which has resulted in her not attending the show this year. Now, it seems like her speaking up has affected her negatively, which is so unfortunate because she's so talented, but I mean, hey, the Grammys aren't everything. Well, that's all for our list of evil secrets about the Grammys revealed by celebrities. Now, did you know about any of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.